I'm using this article. Turns out there is rumored that the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday is ready, although it does not include Disney Plus Marvel heroes. Wait, so it means no She-Hulk or Ironheart? What about Kate Bishop? Was Kate Bishop, or in this case, the Hawkeye series in Disney Plus, folks? Do any of you know? If so, let me know in the comments. Now, as always, every fan were eager and skeptical about any real news surrounding Avengers Doomsday. Between conflicted leaks, chaotic rewrites, and revolving doors of rumored cameos, most are asking two questions. When will we finally see an Avengers Doomsday trailer? Who is, or more importantly, isn't actually in this movie? Nerdrotic, I can't even say his name, I would say Nerdrotic. YouTuber Nerdrotic has dropped a few information, or in this case new information, that may answer both. Nerdrotic revealed that the Avengers Doomsday trailer is complete, detail what it focuses on, and confirmed several major omissions, including Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Ironheart, and every character introduced through Disney+. The Doomsday trailer is done. It's long. It focused on Doom, showing how he's bigger threat than Thanos. I was told it could be attached to Avatar. No Captain Marvel, no She-Hulk, no Ironheart. I was told no one hasn't appeared. I was told that no one who hasn't appeared in an MCU film will be in Doomsday. In other words, Marvel TV and Disney Plus show characters will not be in it. So Doom takes center stage, I see. Nerdrotic said that the finished trailer reportedly focused on Doctor Doom, the franchise's new central villain, with Marvel trying to frame him as a threat even greater than Thanos. That kind of positioning sounds impressive on paper, but given the studio's recent track records such as the Marvel, Secret Invasion, Quantumania, and Eternals, fans have plenty reason to doubt Marvel can deliver a villain that scaled, or in this case on that scale again. It is rumored that the trailer could premiere alongside Avatar: Fire and Ash, which makes sense given Disney's tendency to cross-promote its major IPs. Still, if Marvel is trying to recapture Infinity War level hype through another marketing skeptical, it might be missing the real issue, which is audience trust. Nerdrotic's comment revealed what could be a massive internal shift or quiet purge. If accurate, Avengers Doomsday won't exclude just Captain Marvel or She-Hulk, but also Ironheart and every hero introduced on Disney+. That means no Kate Bishop, no Moon Knight, no Echo, no Daredevil. Miss Marvel, however, would be frame game, as she has appeared in the Marvels. Of course, Ironheart also appeared on screen in Marvel's Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, but Nerdrotic was very specific that Ironheart would not appear in this film. These omissions suggest that Marvel is abandoning years of interconnected storyline or storytelling, walking back its Disney Plus experiment entirely after repeatedly insisting that the streaming shows were vital to the understanding to the MCU. The studio now seems ready to toss that continuity out the window, likely because almost nobody watched them. If true, it's less a course correction and more an admission of failure. The so-called new Avengers era that Marvel pushed through Disney Plus have collapsed under its own weight. For many fans, the damage is already done. This isn't the first time Nerdrotic has broken major Doomsday news. Earlier this week, he posted on X that either She-Hulk or Captain Marvel would appear in the film. So let's see the bigger picture, not coincidence. On the surface, cutting unpopular characters might look like Marvel finally listening to its audience, but in context, this move reeks more panic than strategy. The MCU foundation is cracking and Avengers Doomsday is being built right on top of it. This isn't a confident reboot of the franchise, it's damage control. After years of scolding fans, rewriting canons, replacing legacy heroes with untested stand-ins, Marvel seems to realizing that nostalgia alone can't save them. I agree. If Nerdrotic's reporting were true, Marvel isn't reinventing itself, it's retreating, hoping audience will forget the past 5 years of creative misfires, although that depends on whether the fans forgive or not remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, Avengers Doomsday isn't look like a comeback, it's a survival mode. For me at least, my last Marvel movies was Spider-Man No Way Home, and that's it, which I'm 100% certain that Spider-Man is gonna be there because I don't know if Kate Bishop is gonna be there, or in this case, I'm 100% certain if Yelena Belova who is going to be in Spider-Man, is probably going to be in Avengers Doomsday, but that remains to be seen. Because don't forget, Yelena Belova was in The Black Widow, which I don't think that released on theaters, okay? But I think she'll be there. That remains to be seen. I think many people have checked out of the MCU. Mine as well. I haven't watched the Black Widow movie, or in this case, what? The Thunderbolts. I mean, there's many Marvel movies that I haven't watched because I'm checked out already. Why do you think Avengers Endgame is called Avengers Endgame? Hence the word Endgame. It's the end. There's no more. Maybe Nerdrotic was right. It's all a damage control. Maybe Nerdrotic was right. Or perhaps it is actually a damage control and a quiet purge because they're failing, and this is what happens when you scold the fans, rewrite the canons, and replace legacy heroes with, what? Diversity quotas for someone who doesn't have anything to do with it. In my opinion, this is what's called disrespecting the source material. I would be disheartened when Hollywood disrespect my source material, and listen, there's something you need to know. I've heard some people say that many people or many cast and crews weren't allowed to read the comics. I don't know if this is true. I've heard some people say that anyone who reads the comic is a red flag during hiring. Think about that, folks. Why did they do that? Why did they forbid anyone from either reading the comics or playing the video game? Why do you think Henry Cavill left the Witcher series on Netflix? Because he played the video game. He knows the lore of the Witcher. The only way Marvel is going to survive, or in this case the MCU for that matter, is for once, let the cast and crew that you hire read the comics. Let them understand it. But the question is, will Marvel or Kevin Feige or the MCU ever learn? That remains to be seen. So for Avengers Doomsday, I don't know if the inclusion of Robert Downey Jr. is enough if they don't fumble, because we don't know the budget for this movie, okay? So that remains to be seen.
Yeah.